सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. With the eyes closed, we entering into Shiva Mula Mantra, chanting 11 times internally. Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now we'll be entering into the asana. So we'll take a spoon of water and pour it on the right palm and focus on the mudra like this. As we chant the mantra, we'll sip the water. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Vidhyatattvam Shodhayami Svada. Om Shivatatvam Shodhayami Svada. And wash the hands, the right hand. Now with the base of the right palm, we'll wipe the lips from right to left 2 times as we chant the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. And wash the hands. Now the tip of index, middle and ring finger will touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip and wash the hands. The tip of index finger and thumb will touch the right eye, the left eye. The tip of ring finger and thumb will touch the right ear, left ear, and wash the hands. Sorry, right eye, right ear, and left ear, and wash the hands. And then with the tip of middle finger and thumb will touch the navel, right chest and left chest. The tips of all the fingers together touch above the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and arm Laganta and wash. Now we'll be entering into Sankalpa, creating a conscious resolution to manifest the yogic body in our lives in state, space, and powers of Paramashivam. So we'll clasp the hands right on top of the left and keep it on the right thigh and create the intention, the will, manifest the yogic body to today's Kailasas and Nithyananda Yoga. Om Mamo Vata Samasta Duridakshedhara Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adya Urvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhadito Purnarogya Yukta Ridakandra Yogika Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shaktiya Vishkaranartham Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishye. Om Upasprishya. And wash the hands. Now we'll be going through the warm-up sequence to prepare our bodies for the yoga. So let's get up on our feet first. We always start the warm-up from the top of our head and then we move downwards. So we'll start with the head. With head rotations first. Slowly in one direction. Bringing awareness add movement. And change the direction. And move the shoulders. Keeping the hands on the shoulders and starting rotation. Doing the full range of motion. And change the direction. Relax. Now we'll do the hand rotations. First we'll go forward. Make sure your arm has space. And change the direction. Now we'll do the side rotations. Okay, relax. Now we'll move to the side bend, where we stretch and warm up the sides of our body. So we'll start with one side. And change the direction. Let's repeat on the other side. And switch. Okay. Now the hip rotations. And change the direction. Relax. Now we'll do the forward bend and the back bend. Starting with the forward bend. So we'll keep our feet together, knees straight, also together, and we'll bend forward. Be here for some time. The knees straight. Relax. Now we'll do the back bend. Keep the hands like this. And bend backwards. You can keep the feet a little bit more apart so you have more balance. Relax. We'll repeat the forward bend. This time going more down. Okay, now back bend, second down. Okay, relax. Now we'll move to the knees. So feet together, knees together, hands on the knees. Start rotation slowly in one direction. Gently change direction. Relax. Now we'll do the ankles. So we'll strengthen one leg and kick another forward and start the rotation. Changing the direction. To the right side. Another direction. Okay, relax. Now we'll warm up the wrists. So we'll grasp them together like this. Start rotating. Another direction. Now we can do like this and move the fingers towards the head, chest, and switch. Repeat same on the other side. Switch. Okay, relax. Now we'll move to the bottom part of the body. So start with Mahavakya. So we'll keep one foot next to the perineum, another leg forward. And we'll let forward. Keeping the knees straight. We change the direction. Change the leg. And repeat on the other side. Switch. Okay, now we'll keep the legs together. We'll do the same thing with both legs together. We can also here roll the back and really have a nice stretch in the whole back and the neck. We'll grasp our hands behind the head. So here focus on rolling, keeping the chin to the chest, and rolling the back. Here we breathe deeply to circulate the prana in all the cells of the body. Okay, with that. From Bhadrasana, we keep the feet together, close the cranium, and we can start movements like this to prepare ourselves for a deeper stretch. So now we can help with our hands and push the knees down. Alternatively, you can use the elbows as well, whichever is more comfortable. Relax and then shake the legs for a moment. And then repeat again. This time you can bring the feet closer to the knee. Bend forward also. Bringing awareness to the parts of the body where we feel the stretch. Relax. Yes. Now we move few more asanas to warm up the hips. We cross our feet. The knees stacked on top of each other. Then we bend forward. Then we change into that. the feet on the other side. Okay, relax. So now we'll be entering into the asana sequence. Our first asana is Sukhasana. So we'll sit in cross-legged position, in comfortable position. We'll sit straight with head, neck and spine in a straight line. Here hands and Bindu Mudra, which means like this, facing up on the knees. The pranayama will be Samana Kumbhaka, which means visualizing the internal fire within as we breathe from the navel. Here we are engaging Mahamudra Bandha, which means all the three bandhas. The Mula Bandha, which is the perineum, pulling, tightening and pulling in and up. Then Dhyana Bandha, the same action we do with the stomach, where we exhale and then we pull the stomach in and up like this. And Jalandhara Bandha, where we tuck the chin to the chest. So when all of these done together, it is called Mahamudra Bandha. Then you also have japa, various japas that we are going to be chanting throughout the sequence. The same japa will be ongoing for multiple asanas. So the japa for the first set of asanas is Soham.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
The next asana will be Parvatasana. So here we will keep our feet in Padmasana. And clasping the hands above the head. Here also all the three bandhas engaged. Continuing to breathe in Samana Kumbhaka. Visualizing the Mount Kailash, unmoving Mount Kailash, eternal strength and refuge. The japa. Soham.
अथवक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपृष्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Relax. As we move to the next asana, Halibhavasana. Here we keep the feet together in front of the body. We'll be clasping the hands behind the back and bending forward like this. Here we are engaging all the bandhas again, Mahamudra Bandha. Continuing to visualize the fire within from the navel center. Visualize yourself as a steady plow, clearing obstacles for growth. The japa. Soham.
पूर्वविधिं याहू कुर्तुं तु जानी उभय पादौ सम्पूर्तिकृत्या हस्तौ करद्वयं गृहीत्वा तु दक्षिणं करं वाम स्थापयेत्।
Relax. Next asana is Nagi Bhavasana. So keep the same position of the feet and legs. Bring the hands forward and cup the hands like this in front of the body. Engage all the bandhas. Visualize yourself as a snake. Gazing to the nose. Visualizing the fire within, raising the Kundalini from the navel center. Visualizing the japa repeating in the throat. Soham.
पूर्वविधिं यथोक्तां तु जानीयात् उभयोः पादयोः सम्पुटीकृत्य पश्चात् करद्वयं गृहीत्वा तु दक्षिणं करं वामे स्थापयेत्।
Relax. Next asana is Kokilasana. So here we will use the prana mudra, which means the index and middle finger together, and all the three other fingers together. So we'll hold our big toes in prana mudra and stretch the legs forward, and then put them in Padmasana. And keep the elbows on the ground, holding the toes of the feet in prana mudra. Again, engaging all the bandhas, all the three bandhas. Gazing to the nose and chanting the japa internally. Soham.
अधानं यथासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च।
Relax. next asana is Nithyananda. So here, keeping the legs stacked on top of each other. Here it will be like a 90-degree, almost a sub Ardha Padmasana. It's the legs are parallel to each other, holding the opposite elbows. Now engaging all the bandhas together, and then we'll be rotating the elbows. And changing the direction. Visualize how prana flows through every cell of your body. The japa. Soham.
घोड़ा पांवा पातकी आसमा माहिली सोया रजचरण कौवार लोका परिगुल्प समोया.
Now relax, we'll be entering into Gajasana. So keeping the hands on the mat and lifting the hips up. Here, Uddiyana Bandha is engaged, which means there's pulling stomach in up, gazing in front, gazing straight, visualizing ourselves as an elephant. Chanting the japa. Soham. So we'll be also scooping the body down and forward. Gajasana.
नृत्यं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्भीभूता मस्तकाग्रे निधाय निदम्भम् ऊर्ध्वमुत्तमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिका मानीय हस्तदलपर्यन्तं नयेत् इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् गजासनं भवति.
Relax. Stay in the same position though. Rakshasana is the next asana, where we are keeping in the same position and alternating. The heels, one heel goes down, another one is up, the knee goes to front, and alternate on the other side. Engaging Uddiyana Bandha, gazing straight. Visualizing ourselves as a bear. The japa. Soham.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च गजासनं कुर्यात् वृक्षासनं भवति.
Relax. Vaishyasana is next asana. So we'll get into all feet. Engaging the Mula Bandha. Keeping the hands, the three fingers, the index, middle, and ring finger on the chest. Engaging the dhyana by bending on the boat. Visualizing yourself as Vaishya. Cultivating prosperity through diligence and harmony. Standing on toes. Gazing straight. The japa. Soham.
केशेन पादयुगलं द्वादिष्टेन धौमुखः अथवा ईश्यामक्षे यद्गत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Relax. Urdhva Janu Karana is the Karana, first Karana of the sequence. So in this chanting in Arivandi, heels almost touching, toes are apart, knees bent, hands in front of the chest, and as you move the hand, the knee is also raising up and doing the circular movement. So the next asana is Balangasana. Here we are standing on one leg and lifting the knee, holding in Parshu Mudra like this. So the hands, the fingers are clasped from inside like this. And pulling the knee to the chest. Engaging all the three bandhas and visualizing yourself kissing a baby. The gaze is straight. So here we'll avoid leaning the body back like this and putting an unnecessary strain on the back. So here the head and spine is straight line. All the three bandhas engaged. Okay. So the japa is Soham.
एकं जानुपुलिसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
The next asana is Paramashiva. So we can just shake the leg also if you are standing. So now we are going to be holding the foot in the back, and the mudra at the back will be like this. This is how we're going to be holding the foot. Keeping the shoulders open. Gazing straight. Still visualizing the internal fire within. Visualizing how we are rooted to the ground, embodying stability, strength, and resilience. Continuing to chant the japa. Soham.
चित्रे कस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्येन पादपीडनमासनम्.
The next is Nataraja asana. So we'll stand on the same leg and hold the other foot with the respective hand from the inside. So not like this, but from the inside. The hand will be in Bindu Mudra. Engage in the Mula Bandha. Visualizing yourself as Nataraja, performing the cosmic dance. Still Samana Kumbhaka. Japa. Soham.
स्थानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
The next asana is Balalingasana on the other side. So we'll repeat Balalingasana on the other side. Pulling the knee towards the chest. Engaging all of the bandhas, all the three bandhas. Visualizing, caressing a baby, manifesting the motherliness from inside. The japa is Soham.
एकं जानूरस्यालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Relax. And shake your leg on which you are standing. As we enter into Paramashiva on the other side. So again, this is the mudra. Engage all the bandhas. On the exhale, visualize yourself being deeply rooted into the ground like a tree. Gazing in front. Still breathing Samana Kumbhaka. And visualizing the japa rotating in your throat. Soham.
एकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुम् पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्येन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Relax. Take your legs. Now we'll enter into asana. And you're holding the foot from the inside. Hand in the Bindu Mudra. Engaging Mula Bandha. Visualizing yourself as Nataraja, performing the cosmic dance. Gazing straight, you can focus on one point to help you maintain balance. Breathe in Samana Kapaka and visualize the japa rotating in the throat. Soham.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
The next we have Karna Ardharichila Karna. So we'll cross one leg behind the other leg, slightly bend. Keep one hand to the chest and another to the nose, and gracefully rotate and open the shoulder and move the hand in this way and change the direction. Relax. Okay, we'll continue. The next asana. So now we'll be entering into skeleton dance. So this technique is from the Agamas, which Bhagavan has revealed, revived, where we are going to be visualizing our whole body as a skeleton without any muscles or joints, only bones. We are going to be visualizing, and keeping that visualization alive, we are going to move intensely, chaotically, so not a structured movement, but completely chaotically, whichever way body is moving, keeping the visualization. If somewhere we lose the visualization, we again just reconnect back and continue. So this technique actually helps us to hold the integrity into our body and manifest integrity into the bone marrow itself. It's a very powerful technique. So we'll begin now. So first we'll close our eyes and visualize ourselves as a skeleton. And then starting moving and shaking the body. Give the visualization alive. Visualize yourself as a skeleton. Relax. You move on your mat back and forth. Just catching the breath. The next karana is Pradikshina karana. So we'll stand in Harimandi. Heels together, toes apart, knees bent, crossing the hands above the head, and opening up on one side, and then closing in a neutral position, and repeating on the other side. Okay. Next asana is Tadasana. Standing on the toes, lifting the heels up, lifting their hands up parallel to each other, engaging all the three bandhas. So exhaling and then engaging all three bandhas. Visualizing yourself unwavering like a mountain, gazing in front of you. The japa. Soham.
महामुद्राबद्धकों ताडासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वग्निपतये
Yes. Uttanasana is the next asana. So this is an intense stretch pose. We are going to be bending forward, engaging Mula Bandha alone here. Breathing in Samana Kumbhaka, visualizing the internal fire in your navel. Visualizing and experiencing yourself embodied in humility and calm, awareness, gazing straight, visualizing the japa. Soham.
महामुद्राबद्धकोणोद्धातासनविभेदकान् गुणोत्तानं सदा कुर्यात् गन्धर्वत्नी बलिप्रिया.
Next. The next asana is Tarakshasana. So let's get into the plank position. As we are in the plank, we'll be rotating the head from right to left, touching the chin to the shoulder, engaging Mula Bandha, visualizing yourself as a steady star shining, resembling brilliance, clarity, and guidance. The japa. Soham.
प्रजासनस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत् ताक्ष्वासनं भवति.
The next asana is Bhujangasana. So we lay down on the stomach, hands next to the body. Now we lift the chest using the muscles of the lower back of the hands. Keep breathing in Samana Kumbhaka, visualizing the internal fire from the navel. Visualize yourself as a cobra, resembling the awakened Kundalini energy. Gazing straight. the japa, rotating in the throat. So
अङ्गुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधो भूमिं विन्यसेत् कराभ्यां च तरां धृत्वा उर्वशीसध्वनिरहि
relax. The next asana is Shashasana. Let's get into the plank position. And start bringing one knee to the chest and alternating. Engaging Mula Bandha, Samana Kumbhaka, and Japa. Soham.
गजासनं संस्थितो जानुद्वयमाकुञ्चापारं वारं कर्तव्यं रसासनं भवति
Relax. The next asana is Rathasana. So we are still in the plank position, keeping one foot between the hands. And we are going to be alternating and jumping and changing the feet like this. Engaging Mula Bandha, visualizing yourself as a chariot moving forward. Samana Kumbhaka, the Japa, Shivoham.
गजासनं संस्थितो एकैकं पादमोढ्येन भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति
Okay, relax. The next asana is Virabhadrasana. So let's get into our feet. The feet position would be the front foot is facing forward, the back foot is perpendicular to the front foot, which means sideways. The front knee is bent 90 degrees and the hands above the head, gazing to the third eye, engaging Mula and Uddiyana bandhas, visualizing ourselves as Virabhadra, the fierce form of Paramashiva. The japa, Shivoham.
वासिष्ठमथिगोऽन्त्रिण्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अत्रावक्रमदोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्
Relax and repeat Virabhadrasana on the other side. The knee bent 90 degrees, body rotated and position forward, hands up above the head, gaze into the third eye. Engage in Mula and Uddiyana bandhas, visualizing yourself as Virabhadra. The japa, Shivoham.
आशिष्टमधिकौण्डिन्यं मृत्युकुकुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमतोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Relax. The next asana is Vrikshasana. So standing on one leg, another foot next to the thigh, inner thigh. Hands together in Namaskara mudra. And raise above the head. Visualizing yourself deeply rooted into the ground as a tree. Engage the Mula Bandha. Gaze to the front. The japa. Shivoham.
वामोर्मूलदेशे च यं यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Relax. And shake the legs. The next is Garudasana. So now the foot which was on the thigh, we are keeping on your hip, hands in front of the chest, engage Mula Bandha, visualizing ourselves as Garuda, the vehicle of Bhagavan Vishnu. Mula Bandha engaged, gaze to the front, gaze straight. Japa. Shivoham.
पादस्य अग्रे पुरोनिवेश्ययेत् समानं भृङ्गयो धूलीपीडयेत् हस्तौ सम्यक् संयोजयेत् एषा गरुडासनं भवति.
Relax, you can shake the leg from which you are standing. Just relax the legs for a moment. As we are going to be entering into Vrikshasana on the other side. So now bring the other foot to the inner thigh, keeping the hands in Namaskara mudra in front of the chest and lifting them up above the head. Engaging the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as strongly and deeply rooted tree, gazing straight, engaging Mula Bandha. Shivoham.
वामोर्मूलदेशे च यं यं पादं निधायतु तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Okay, relax. The next Garudasana. So from the same position, just change the foot from thigh to hip. Keep the hands in Advanjali Mudra in front of the heart. Engage the Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as Garuda. The japa rotating in the throat as visualization. Shivoham.
समानस्याप्ये गुरुनिवेशयेत् समानं भृङ्गया गुलीपीडयेत् हस्तौ सम्यक् संयोजयेत् एषा भुङ्गासनं भवति.
Relax, relax. The knees, just shake a little bit. The next asana will be Trikonasana. So similar to Virabhadrasana, the feet position, one straight, one side. Now the hands are parallel to the ground and going down, touching the foot. Another hand is up, the gaze to the ceiling, to the hand. Visualize yourself as the triangle. Engage the Mula Bandha. The japa. Shivoham.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Relax and we'll repeat on the other side. Here to switch the side you can just switch position of our feet. One becomes the one which was front becomes side, the one which was side becomes front. And bend down. Another side, knees straight. Gaze to the ceiling. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as a triangle. The japa. Shivoham.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Relax. Very good. The next karana is Nikudaka karana. Again, we'll stand in Naramandi position. One heel off the ground and hands facing each other, the palms facing each other. As we stomp the heel to the ground, the other heel goes up and the hands change. So like this. Okay. Next is Angushtasana. So we sit on the heels. Hands in Namaskara mantra. Engage in the Mula Bandha. Visualizing Swamiji in our inner space. Gazing straight. Here we are going to be doing the Brahmari Kumbhaka, which means buzzing like a bee on inhalation and exhalation. The japa Sadashivo
यद्दीपं ज्ञेयं ब्रह्म प्रसादितं तथा.
Now we'll keep one foot forward, Saurasana. Hands in Varamudra, facing the front. Engage in Mahavakya. Keep breathing in Brahmari Kumbhaka, buzzing like a bee. Engage in Muladhara. Visualizing yourself as radiant sun. The japa is Sadashivoham.
प्रसार्येकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपालकम्.
Relax. Now Vidunanasana. So now one hand is holding the foot which is forward in Prana Mudra. Another hand is holding the ankle or the heel. Here visualization is same as a sun, radiant sun, gazing straight, engaging all the three bandhas, Mahamudra bandha. Keep breathing in Brahmari Kumbhaka. And chanting the japa internally. Sadashivoham.
उपस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसारय तत्पादाग्रं संस्कृते तत्करेण धान्यं धारये तत्करेण दूतं पीठं चाम्यसे शोभयत्र.
Relax and switch the sides to Saurasana. On the other side, remember to keep the hands in Paramudra, facing forward. Engage the Mula Bandha, breathing in Brahmari Kumbhaka. Japa. Sadashivoham.
प्रसार्येकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपालकम्.
Maintain the position. Now we move into Vidunarasana. Holding left foot with the Prana Mudra, in Prana Mudra, and the other heel with another hand, and forward. If you want to get a deeper stretch and you're not able to balance, you can help yourself in balance using the mat, that's fine, and go deeper forward. The japa. Sadashivoham.
उपस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संश्रिते तत्करेण ऊर्ध्वं धान्यं धारये तत्करेण दूतं पीठं चाम्यसे शोभयत्र.
spend some time in this asana, we can actually sit on the heel here and keep another leg straight and just try to bend forward as much as possible to really stretch that part of the body and just be here for some time. You can feel the entire stretch of the whole leg, the hip, the calf muscles, everything. And let's switch into the same on the other side. Okay, relax. The next asana is Brahmajarangusasana. So sitting on heels, heels lifted from the ground, knees little bit apart, gazing straight, engaging Mula Bandha, visualizing yourself as Bhagavan Ganesha, and hands on the knees, gazing between the knees, palms facing upward. Tejapa. Sadashivoham.
Dopani hori vese, yedi dogurani vese, kora patanjaliya ki mahi, asya mahi asya mihi.
Now we'll conclude the asana sequence for the day. We'll enter into Shavasana for a few minutes. Then we're gonna be doing the meditation, Mahamantra meditation. First, we'll conclude the asana sequence of Shavasana, where we lay down on the back. The hands are facing upwards. We'll relax the whole body. Visualize that you left the body and the body is there. Being burned. Soundly with the breathing. Engage with Shakti Chala Mudra, contracting the linear, directing Kundalini Shakti, Sahasrara. Now come back into the body. Slowly move your toes and your fingers, ankles and your wrists, your knees and your elbows. Bring the knees to the chest. Roll from right to left. And rock yourself up. Now we'll be entering into a Mahamantra meditation, which has two steps. First is intense humming. Where we are going to be generating the intense energy through the humming. We are going to be keeping awareness on the Anahata chakra. This meditation is to specifically target and awaken the Anahata chakra, the space of unconditional love that Swamiji has for all of us. So we'll focus only on humming in the first part of meditation. It's a preparatory step, in fact, for the actual meditation to happen. In the second step, we will let you know when to stop humming and to just relax and witness every single happening which is happening in the body. Allow things to unfold, allow the energy to flow the way it wants to flow. That is the second step. So now we begin with step one. You can sit in whatever comfortable position for you. Could be Sukhasana, Ardha Padmasana, or Padmasana. Keep your hands in the mudra on the knees. Hands in the mudra on the knees. Close your eyes. We'll begin humming. Keep the eyes closed. Witness what's happening in the body. Now bring your hands down. Offer your gratitude to Supreme Content of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Yoga, making us experience the authentic Nithyananda Yoga. We conclude Purnam. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone for joining. We will see you tomorrow at the same time for Kailasas Nithyananda Yoga.